Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield, 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield, 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hi, everyone! It's Miss Richfield, 1981, and Lewis! Oh, my goodness sakes. We are just getting ready for the big new year, 2023. Can you believe this? Can you believe that number? I feel like we lost a year in there somewhere. I'm still writing 2021 on my checks, and there we go. Still writing 2021 on the checks, so I can't even, I'm still, yeah. It's going to get me 2023. How is this even possible? But anyway, I'm very excited. There's the R. Woohoo! There we go. Yeah, and Lewis isn't a big fan of that, so that's why I had to wait until but he's sitting right there. Anyway, we're all here. It's actually fairly chilly in Richfield right now. It's actually, well, it's a balmy 4 degrees, I think, right now, the last time I looked, which people are literally out playing tennis after that sub-zero like weather we had for a while. And so really, there's a couple people out there. It might be shuffleboard. I don't know. There's people outside the trailer. And then, of course, Naomi and Yvonne are here outside the trailer. And because it's above zero, they're ready to go, and it's still a little too cold to play the harp outside. So I think they've set up their drum set and the gong. Yeah, the gong. Good job. The gong is there. So Yvonne will be hitting the gong with that hook of hers because she only has the one hand, and only 4 fingers on that one hand. So it's really quite something. She can drive the Harley and carry all that stuff here every time we do Bingo Bonanza. Well, let me meet my wonderful guests. I'm so excited because I'm all dolled up. Look at me. Woo! Love will win. Sparkly, very, very New Year's Eve. And I have some New Year's Eve friends, old friends, new friends. And there they are. Kevin is an old friend. Kevin, how are you? Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Look at you all. Oh, it's a spectacular looking crew. Usually it's just a bunch of moes, but it looks like we got a little bit of a mix today, which is always pleasant. And in fact, I may have to just take these glasses off so I can see who's who. They're just paper. Maybe I got them. Got a good deal on those. Anyway, and I'm so excited. Kevin, now you lived in Richfield years ago, didn't you?
Correct.
Yeah, and look at you. You're celebrating Christmas. I mean, it was just yesterday, and I'm still celebrating Christmas too. And I got the R up. Put the R up. I put the R up all year round, but it's kind of Christmas. It's Christmas colors, And your tree, it looks like you've chosen white.
Yes.
White light. And I find that interesting because your square is right next to how do you say your name? Is it Thafine?
Tafine.
Tafine. I love that Tafine. That's so wonderful. And you're not all white there, like
No.
Kevin's tree. That's nice because we like diversity, you know. And Kevin, Kevin is in Robbinsdale, which is the new Richfield, if you're if you're familiar with the Twin Cities. And it's Tafine, right? Or Tafine. Tafine, right? The emphasis on the. That's beautiful. And but you pronounce the t. I was thinking I wasn't pronouncing that Tafine. And that's a beautiful name. And you are coming to us from some place called the Maldives.
Yes.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes, it's perfect. It's a bunch of islands in the Indian Ocean. We're coming to you from the future, and
oh my gosh, I thought it was Mexico. I'm so sorry. Really? Okay. Because behind you it looks like Mexico.
yes,
I love
so this is tchotchke heaven. This is my dad's office, and it's just all clutter and
He
stuff.
doesn't have Matchbox cars behind you, does he?
He does. He does. And he even has like random people in a frame who aren't a family.
I love Matchbox cars. Are you kidding me? Oh, it was the one, you know, I'm such a girl for the most part, but except for Matchbox cars. Then I almost wondered if I was a little boy when I was a child because I loved Matchbox cars. That is fantastic. You'll have to tell you, did you still have your dad? Because I don't have my mom or my dad. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, you're so lucky to still have your parents. I miss my mom and my dad, especially during the holidays, you know? And you know, when they're around, you think, gee, am I going to miss them? And you will when they're gone. I know you may think you're not going to, but you really will. And that's wonderful. And we're going to talk more to you because it's very interesting, the whole thing about what time it is over there and everything's really fascinating. But anyway, but first we have to go to Patty and Michelle before they're so drunk they can't answer questions.
Not yet. Just getting started. I don't even know where I am.
They're from Minneapolis, and so which isn't now. You know where Robbinsdale is, right?
Oh yeah, yes. I'm actually from St. Paul. I'm on the other side.
Wow, a lot of people don't just admit that. Interesting. Oh, and what did you say, Patty?
She came all the way across the river just to see you tonight.
Yes.
Oh, so you're in St. Paul now?
No, we're in Minneapolis at my apartment. She lives in St. Paul.
But I mean, you live in St. Paul, and you came to me. See, Tafine, to you, it seems like, wow, Minneapolis and St. Paul, they're just right next to each other. But when you're in Minneapolis and St. Paul, you might as well be in the Maldives, you know, and, you know, Finland or something, you know? I mean, it's just like, it just doesn't happen. What you see today, Patty and Michelle, that does not always happen. That two people from the Twin Cities get together.
We had to have special. Yeah,
they'll probably be pulling hair and crying at some point, but for right now, they're getting along. So I'm so glad you guys are here. This is so wonderful. And I love that Minnesota's represented. It's like all M's, the Maldives and Minnesota. And then we're going to throw New Jersey in just to keep it real. Right? Just to keep it real. Just to get right because it's New Jersey. Yeah. Because my friends Rudy and Lou. How are you, Rudy? It could be Rudy Lou.
We're terrific. Thank you.
You look very Christmassy with your little Christmas hat on. I don't see any other decorations, though. I see it looks like a designer sofa. It looks like a nice brown, comfortable sofa. And then
Natuzzi.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't okay. Oh, you've got a Dolly Parton shirt on. Okay, that makes up for it. I love Dolly
absolutely.
Parton. Did you see her special? Her special was a little crazy. Did you see her special?
It was a little crazy, but it's Dolly.
It was a little forced. It was a little forced. But you know what? I just kept thinking, I'm watching the Hallmark Channel. That's why I kept saying to myself, I'm watching the Hallmark Channel. I'm watching the Hallmark Channel. It was fine. Then it actually seemed really good. Then I was like, well, this is actually fantastic. If you just keep telling yourself that while you're watching it. Plus, I love her. I mean, how can you not love Dolly Parton?
Of course, she's an icon. Yes.
Has she ever been to the Maldives? Dolly
I
Parton?
don't think so.
Not me.
No, I think we would know that. I think that would make
Yeah.
the news if she was in the Maldives. I think
Yeah.
she flies into one of those islands. I think we'll know. So anyway, well, hang on. Don't go anywhere because I have to bring Chris in because Chris and I only see each other now like once a month because, he's in Florida. I'm in Richfield. And we never see each other. And then last week you had to run along because
Last month. It was last month.
last month. Oh my God,
know.
right? Isn't it
No,
just, it's so weird. It's just so, it's awful because in my mind, we see each other all the time. And then once we see each other, we're like, oh my, there's so much to catch up on half the time.
And it's so cold that my brain is like in a brain freeze from the temperature down here. It's 55 degrees. And so
55.
I'm not going to remember any of this.
55.
Will have be 3 sheets to the wind because in this kind of weather, it is too. Yes,
Look
there's
at
falling
Chris.
iguanas.
They are warning
Iguanas that
people to
fall
watch
from
for
the sky. And they're literally, and you have to go out with a hair dryer and warm them up because that's what they do. They're out until the weather comes back up. It's that crazy down here.
And the iguanas. And
Yeah.
Chris is a longtime bingo player, and he's in Orlando, I think.
Yeah. And they probably have. I heard, by the way, there was snow in Florida. I mean, not near us, but there was snow in Florida apparently at some point.
Yeah. I guess could just be really bad pollution, is what I'm thinking.
Well, it could be.
So. Chris is in a sweater. I know. Thank you, Christine.
I'm very unhappy and very cold. Like this is
a lot of disappointed viewers.
Right? Well, so this is, yes, I have nothing to say. It's 55 degrees. I need some sympathy, please.
Yeah, well, actually, I will give you sympathy because it's all relative, isn't it? Because that's relative. Like us. We, in the fall, Chris, when it gets to 55 in Minnesota, people complain and we got to get our coats out and everyone's freezing. And now it's like 4 degrees and everyone's walking around with their jackets open without hats on because it's like a heat wave.
Crazy. I'm going to the Maldives. That's all I know. It must be warmer in the Maldives.
Oh, wouldn't that be? I bet that's tropical.
Next month. Can we just do that next month? Next month we'll just be live on location.
Yeah,
by the Matchbox Cars.
Great. I bet she'd invite us over.
I think so. We'll find out. But first, let's tell everybody about how to play bingo. So whether it's felt like a week or it's been a month, we are happy that you're here playing with us. And there's a whole bunch of ways you can do it. You can watch along on YouTube. You can watch on Facebook. Be sure to hit the alert button if you're there watching it, because it'll remind you next month when this happens again. But my favorite way to play is to go over to playbingobonanza.com. When you're there, you just put in some quick information. We need that information because you could be a lucky winner because we play 3 games of bingo. Well, you play 3 games of bingo, right? And there's 3 cards, 9 chances. It may be cold, but I can still do math. 9 chances to win a gift to the Red Bubble store. And there is everything you could want to start your new year right in the Red Bubble store. I'm looking about getting some hot chocolate in one of those mugs literally right now. That's literally, I may walk off this right now and go get some hot chocolate in one of those mugs. So I happen to have the one. I have the one in the upper left, the second one over, and I love it. So that's what I mean.
I love that one. And my favorite Red Bubble though is the apron when you wear just the apron.
Well, actually, do you remember? And we've had several bingo players that have shown up in the apron. There was like we had a whole moment of that. That was quite fun, actually. I do recall that. That does warm my heart a little bit to think about that. And so also, besides those 9 chances to win, you also you can hit share on Facebook because we choose one random share winner every night who's like the lucky number 10 or something like that. I don't know how that works. But you're the lucky person and you also win a prize. It can be an apron. You can take a picture of wearing nothing but the apron at a New Year's party someplace. It would be delightful. That's all I can think of.
Can you imagine Patty or Michelle just in the apron?
I feel that. I'm feeling that vibe. That feels right for me in 2023.
I think that could happen.
I'm definitely into that for 2023.
Well, not Michelle. She's from St. Paul, but Patty's. I
didn't want to say anything about Michelle, but Patty's the one, to be honest. I can tell.
Right.
So while you're there, by the way, we absolutely appreciate you being here. Thank you for everyone who's joined us for so many episodes. Whether this is your first or your I don't know what number we're on. We're on like
109.
109. It's absolutely appreciated if you are feeling so kind that you're able to send a little something along. You can do that via Venmo. You can do it with the things in the bottom of your screen. You can do it with wire transfer, carrier pigeon. You can wrap it up in an apron and put it in the mail. Any way you want to do it, we absolutely.
You can mail cash. We don't care.
Yes.
A lot of times they say don't mail cash.
I can get a heater.
Okay. You can mail me cash.
You can try. We'll see if it works or not. I mailed you cash last week. Did you get it?
No.
See how that works? I know.
That's why they don't want you to mail cash.
That's probably why. All right. So thank you
Or
again
you
for being
can-
here. I'm excited. It's time for the first game, I think.
I am super excited. Oh, they're drumming. They got a bunch of gals out there drumming. I don't know what it's
Oh.
all about, but
Yeah, drum
they're
party.
really into it. They're really into it. And then after each drumming circle, they have beverages. So the drumming could get really good toward the end.
Or bad, but whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. It's so good to see Chris again. I miss everybody so much when they're not around. Oh, I was gonna try to get the R in. There it is. Okay. It's kind of a nice glow behind me, I guess. So we do have our friend Ruth Bader Ginsburg here. She is making sure that we play fairly. She is always here. It's bingo in any direction. We always start with an easy, simple game that anybody can figure out because you just have to get 5 in a row. Could be 5 on any horizontal line. It could be 5 up or down under any of those letters, or it could be diagonal. Okay, any 5 in a row. And then you get the free space for free. How often does that happen? Free space. I know, it's fantastic. So plan on, oh dear, I have to set myself up here. Don't move. Nobody panic. Okay, no one panic. I just have one thing I have to do before we start. I did one, I always do one thing wrong. Hold on, I'm almost there. I'm there. All right, great. Okay, here we go. Now I got to get reset. A lot of you probably are wondering why it takes me a little bit longer because the Apple IIe, sometimes I have to get the floppy disk, new floppy disk in or whatever. And I know a lot of you have those newfangled computers. I still have the Apple IIe that I work on. So anyway, well, we're going to roll out the balls. And they're my colored balls. They're rainbow balls. And I love the rainbow. And in fact, I love the rainbow so much that I've got the rainbow on my outfit. It says "Love Will Win" on the top. Isn't that cool? Love will win. I got this like on eBay, used. It was used. Someone was like discarding this, if you can believe it. So anyway, I want to start tonight by talking to Tafine, and because I'm feeling like I think it could be the middle of the night there. I don't know, but we're gonna start with the first number. Okay, hey Tafine, we're gonna start. Plus, her father has Matchbox cars, and I love Matchbox cars. The first letter or the first ball means you're going to be lucky for the rest of the night. So if you have this number, which is N37, you have got the lucky ball. Lucky balls, lucky ball, just one lucky ball. And it's very, very exciting for a lot of people, Tafine. I don't know. Have you ever played bingo with us, Tafine?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you are? Are you a regular bingo player with us?
I love your show.
Oh, I love that you love it. But you're not usually in the Maldives, though, right? I-25. No. Where are you?
I'm in Vermont. I'm based in Vermont. Yes.
Wow.
I know.
You must really look exotic in Vermont, I bet.
Oh my gosh. I am like a little
You are like really special there.
Bird.
Right. You are like, wow, who's she? All right, G53. We love Vermont, actually. I actually do shows sometimes in Maine. I've been in Portsmouth, and I've been in Gunkwit, and I've been in a bunch of different places. But I don't think I've ever performed in Vermont. Oh wait, I have performed in Vermont. Hang on, N42. You know where I'm going to be in Stowe, Vermont.
Oh, fancy.
In January, like 19th. I have to look. January. Hang on. I'm gonna look for you. January. It's for Gay Ski Week in Stowe, Vermont. I'm gonna be there on the 20th of January. That's a Friday night, and it's like Gay Ski Week. All the Mo's get together and skiing. I know. I don't think of them as a real athletic group. Well, the gals, but not the guys so much. But the guys ski too. It's really something. And 35. And what's really cool is Vermont is so darn pretty. Where do you live in Vermont when you're there?
In Burlington, right? You know.
That's
in
where
the
I
south.
take the
Yes.
bus to. The bus drops me off at
Yes.
Burlington, and then they come and
Exactly.
pick me up and take me to Stowe because the bus doesn't go to Stowe.
No.
No,
No,
they don't
no,
go to
no.
Stowe. Oh, look at
No.
Louis looking in the
Louis.
in the empty balls. He's going, what numbers have you called? You got to pay attention, Louis. That's the deal. B8. How do you happen to be in the Maldives? It's first of all, you have to explain to people where are the Maldives. It's not Mexico, which I thought it was initially. Is it close to Mexico?
No, it's actually close to India. So I'm at the other end of the world.
India.
Yes.
And is that next to Ohio or?
Yes, maybe just a little bit further east, maybe from Ohio.
A little further east.
Yes.
That would be Pennsylvania. But anyway, but what's great about it is you're happy. And 36. And 36.
Yes.
And so, but it sounds like such an exotic, interesting area. And what's your connection? Well, you also have to explain. So you're near India. So what's around you? What's like
just the ocean, just the Indian Ocean. They're like little tiny islands that are floating in the Indian Ocean. There's 1,000 islands that make up the
1,000 islands.
Yes, 1,000 little islands that make up the Maldives. Yes.
Wow. We have 50 states and we can't pull it together. I can't imagine 1,000 islands. And it's all one country?
It's all one country, yes. There's people only live in about 100 of the islands, and we have a very small population. There's only 350,000 Maldivians in the whole world.
350,000? But that's a lot, especially if they're smaller islands. What now? Hang on a minute. 071. What's the size of like the island the biggest
that I'm on? Oh, the biggest island I think is around like maybe 6 miles all around.
Oh my gosh,
they're tiny.
And that's the biggest island, 6 miles all the way around?
That's the capital, I believe. Maybe 6 to 10.
Oh wow. That would be like St. Paul is to Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's our capital. 067. And explain then, were you originally from there? Is that how you happen to be there?
Yes. So my family all lives here. So I'm from the Maldives. I was born and raised here. So I'm visiting with my dad and all my siblings for Christmas.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, and so they celebrate Christmas over there.
Yes. I mean, yes, actually they do. Let's say they do.
Oh, look at Brad McCaffrey.
I know.
Oh, Brad is from, Brad, he's from Alabama. I'm surprised he knows anything about the Maldives. He's from Alabama.
There you go.
So is on my Air Force retirement vacation list. I-16. Can now, is it a big vacation area? Can people, because it's so tiny?
Yes.
Because it must take forever to get there, though, doesn't it? How long does it take? Like, how long did it take you from Vermont?
It took me a whole day. So I left Vermont on the 14th, December 14th, and I didn't get to the Maldives until December 16th. So it took me a whole day.
Wow. Now, when I go to Australia, I lose a day one way. I think we lose a day going and we gain a day back. So it takes you like a day and a half to get there, which is a little crazy because you travel and it's like you're on the plane like forever. And I don't really like flying that much. I like to take the bus whenever I can. So you are on, it is crazy. And then you're on the plane for like 15 hours. And then you have like another 4-hour flight after that.
Yes.
And you get off after all that time and everybody's speaking English. It's like,
exactly.
What am I back? Did I go all the way around? Am I back? Am I back in Vermont? Where am I? G51. So, but now, what language do they speak in the Maldives?
So it's called Divehi, and it's a mixture of sort of Arabic and Hindi, like the Indian languages.
Oh.
So yeah.
And who started the whole thing? I mean, who got the ball rolling? I mean, did somebody how did that happen? Like, they say Columbus discovered America, which turns out isn't true. I found out, here we've been celebrating the wrong. Turns out he was really not very nice, as it turns out. But there were people here already, is the point. So do you know your background in the Maldives? That's so interesting.
Oh my gosh, I should have done some homework. But I think
just make it up. Nobody's gonna know.
Make it up.
It's not really our crowd. They're not readers. The bingo community, not readers really. N33. 33.
So most of us came from either India or Africa. So because we're near the Seychelles too, kind of logistically in the ocean, in the Indian Ocean, we spread.
Yeah,
yes, near. We all look
That's a big vacation place.
Yes,
right?
It is. So the Maldives is a very big vacation place. Have you ever seen those pictures of those little the little huts in the middle of the water? And that's all the hotels in the Maldives. That's what they look like.
I love that. And some of them you can see like the water. They like have a
water. Yes.
Oh, that's insane. G48. How cool is that? That is so neat. And then so how did you end up in Vermont? I mean, talk about the complete opposite.
Oh gosh.
Because you think of the tropic, although it is a small state, I will give you that. B11. And the Von Trapp family from the 70s, they ended up in Vermont. So I guess Vermont's like kind of the place to be. Oh my God. Somebody's got.
I have a list in. Oh.
No, but you have to tell us now, and we'll listen. So, so your language is different, but a lot of people speak English. So if you go there, people can communicate
in English. The British, they looked after us for a little bit.
Did they?
Yes, they did. As they
a
did
bit
all.
Formal, I would think, for your group. I mean, you seem like coconut wearing sort of people.
We are.
Not.
They put us in line. No,
not at all.
We were all coconut wearing before the British came, and then the British came and they said you can't wear coconuts.
Yeah, no coconuts.
No coconuts.
Right. And some of you probably don't even wear the coconuts. Probably like let it, just relax, just enjoy yourself.
Now we're like, exactly.
I know.
But now we all speak English with a British accent.
Oh, do they? They do. So they said, did they drive on the wrong side of the road?
They do. Well, they don't actually. I mean, it's like chaos the way they drive here. But they try to drive on the wrong side of the road. Yes.
So they actually have cars?
Yes, and a bus. Like I remember when we got a bus like 20 years ago. It was such
and it's
a
only
big
6
thing.
miles.
It just goes around. I think there's only 2.
That sounds like heaven. I gotta go. I gotta visit. So visiting takes like whatever, like a day to get there, but do you gain the day back when you're coming back?
Yes, I do gain a day back coming back. Yeah, which is nice.
So it's like Australia. My friends in Australia, when I go visit over there in New Zealand, you lose the day, but then you get it back. You get back in like 3.5 hours, it's some weird thing like that. I know, but so I did that. I did the Australia, New Zealand cruise with Atlantic Events, and then I did Asia right after that.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I got home, and like literally the toilet would flush, and I'd answer the phone. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. It was just, it was insane. But anyway, but so much fun. So what time is it over there?
It's now 6:28 a.m. on the 27th of December.
Holy criminy. So you missed all the Christmas sales.
I did. I missed all the Christmas sales.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
so sad.
So that's the bad thing about being in the Maldives is you miss the day after Christmas. Does it just turn to the 27th?
It just disappears.
That must be disappointing. Oh, yes. Well, I'm so glad you're there. Now, this is so educational to me. I could spend the rest of the hour talking to you. But we got that gal from St. Paul. Yeah, we got to talk to her because, just the fact that she came all the way to Minneapolis, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, the whole Maldives thing's great, but not that big. So hang on a minute. Let me pull Chris in. Can you believe this, Chris? Is this interesting?
This is interesting.
Well, you're not just drinking. You're paying attention tonight, I hope.
I am paying attention. I am learning a lot. There are a lot of islands there. I was paying attention.
Like 1,000 or something, right?
That was the number that was quoted, actually. So you were also paying attention.
How many actually how many do people live on?
Yeah. 350. Wait, no, that was the number of people. I'm remembering numbers. On that
350,000, right?
Yes. Yeah. How many do they live on?
100 islands, right?
That feels right. That feels right. Thanks, Joe, for jumping in on that one.
It's because I'm a woman and I listen.
The thing is, I was struggling because literally there was, only the first bingo wins, and there was like back-to-back bingos coming in, so I got very flustered. I was very flustered over trying to deal with that, and And so I'm very happy. I think actually this is probably the first time we had someone from Columbus, Nebraska win. It's Jamie from Columbus, Nebraska. Have we had it?
No way. You know who Jamie is?
Who?
Jamie is my penis's sister.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, my penis for my Christmas show. Which reminds me, we're going to be
talk about that.
plugging that Christmas show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We recorded the Christmas show. So if you want to see my penis, you have to buy a link. Yeah, I got to buy a link, and then you can see my penis. Anyway, it's his sister, Jamie. Oh my gosh, congratulations, hot dog. We got a wiener.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
That is really exciting that Jamie from Nebraska, I'm sure that's who it is, my friend Jamie, who's Todd's sister. And let me tell you, she is not used to winning. So this is really exciting and very thrilling. But anyway, we want to thank all of you who are so generous with us. We do appreciate it. And it's the only reason we can kind of keep going at this, because it takes 5 of us to crank this out when we do it. And we used to do it twice a week for a year. Then we did it once a week for a year. We're doing it the last Monday of the month up till now. And the next one actually is not going to be till Valentine's Day. We're doing Hard On Bingo. I got a hard on for you, or I will, on February 13th. So bear in mind, yes, next bingo is Hard On Bingo, February 13th, because we're taking the whole month of January to collect ourselves, I guess. I got to write my new show. So anyway, but we want to thank all of you so much. We have something called the Bingo Boosters, and all it really is a collection of names. We try to reach out. So let's see the Bingo Booster list, Joe. Thank you so much, my dear. And Keith, and this is by no means an extensive list, but Keith Ackerman, thank you so much. These are names we say oftentimes because these are real regulars, and there's some new names on here too. We love to see that. And Gerard Bertoloni and Sherry Brown, who was the first tipper tonight. Thank you, Sherry. She got her tip in ahead of everybody else before we even started, which I appreciate. She's very generous, a nurse out in Rhode Island. And then Paul Christensen and Kelly Cole and Kieran Crook. We appreciate that. Kieran and I met on the parade route in P-Town. James. Hi, James. Jim and Claudia. Thank you. Timothy Edwards and David Hayter. And we appreciate you so much, David. And another David Herring. And John and Anthony, thank you so much for your generosity. And I can't remember, Chris, who Gnome Home is. We go through this every
know. I've been like here, like trying to remember that.
Yeah,
so funny.
I know. I want to say it's Alyssa or something, but I could be wrong.
But
or Andrea. It seems like it's a woman with a name that starts with an A. If you're out there, Gnome Home, let us know, and we'll put your name in.
Let us know your name. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I got to put it in my directory. You know, I have a little pocket directory that I keep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so could you do the next column for me?
Of course. We have Joe Hugent and Thomas Kelly and Carl May. Thank you all so much, as well as Hugh McDonald, Thomas Murray, Michael O'Connor, Michael O'Neill. We got a couple of O's there, and Natalie Rinaldi and Eric Riker and Catherine. Oh, this last one is a new one for me. Is it Vitello? How do you say that?
I would say, yeah. We should ask the Italians. It looks Italian.
Well, I'm Italian. You think I would know this? It's a Caputo. I should know Vitello, but I don't know.
Vitaleo?
I don't know. Catherine, help us out. You
Catherine.
and Gnome Home need to reach out tonight and let us know.
Okay, so Gnome Home and Catherine, we're waiting to hear from you.
Yes.
And actually, we're waiting to hear from all of you if you're interested in seeing my holiday show this year.
That's right.
which is so much fun because it's my cancel culture pearls, and we did cancel cultured Christmas pearls. And so it's my cancel culture show. So you might have seen it, but it's got fun holiday stuff in it too. So we hope that you'll consider tuning in, right, Chris?
That's right. You can go right to holiday.missrichfield.com and you can stream it at any time. Because I'm so cold, after this, I'm grabbing the dogs and we're going to snuggle up in bed. And we're watching Cancel Culture Christmas Pearls tonight. And I'm excited because I know that was actually shot at the Illusion Theater, right? I think it was.
It was in Minneapolis.
And now we have context of your penis sister even. So there's like, now it's all the more relevant to watch it tonight.
Right. And the link is only $20, right? Is that what we settled on?
That's right. So you can get it anytime. You get it now. You can watch it later. When you really enjoy it, you can watch it with friends later. It's like free. You get to buy once, and it's like yours forever.
Right. And then bring a bunch of friends over.
That's
Bring
right.
a bunch of friends over and,
That's
really
right.
make it. But really, you can watch it anytime for like the next, 6 months or something like
exactly.
that. It's fun.
Well,
but I'm looking through my magic mirror, and the first one I want to say hello to in my magic mirror is David Arnold and George, who are Bingo Bonanza friends, by the way, and they are celebrating today their 27th wedding anniversary. I don't know if it's really wedding, but 27 years together, and so happy to David and David Arnold and George. 27 years, that's a long time today. Isn't that exciting? And hey, Larry from Hollywood. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be staying with Larry because on New Year's, I'm going out to LA to do a gig in the Hollywood Hills. I can't wait. It's such a beautiful place. And I love LA. It's so fun, especially, Marietta. Hi, Marietta Jacobson. Hey, Christmas show was fabulous. She saw it like 3 times. God bless Marietta. My gosh, like that is the biggest compliment you can ever pay an entertainer. You can tell them they're great, but if you come back and see the show a second or a third time, that is the best. And hi, Gary Francis Buck. Happy holidays from Lorain, Ohio. And Christina from Chicopee. Massachusetts. I know where that is, actually. Dale, hi from P-Town. And Mateo says hello. You met him I met Mateo, and I hope you're doing okay, by the way. If you didn't hear the news, it's really, P-Town really got hit hard. My favorite restaurant in the whole wide world is Fenizi's, and the whole dining room got taken out to sea. It's really serious. So you tell Paul Fenizi that we're thinking of him and praying for him and the other people in P-Town too who suffered losses. Jeff Brand. I brought you up in my show, Jeff. I don't know if I did on the one that I recorded, but hello from Palm Springs. I've been in my jammies since 3:30 because, the sun goes down early and it gets cold when that sun goes down in the desert. Jeff, so good to see you. Hey, Todd. This is Jamie's brother right here. I'm wearing 4 of your aprons and nothing else. Because my penis is huge. That's my penis, actually, that just said that. And Ash, hi, Ash, John and Ash, watching from Scotland. Hi, John, I haven't seen you in so long. It's great to hear from you. I'm so glad you're here, and congratulations that you're still hanging out together. I'm so happy for you. Nashville, Lucy, love Nashville. One of the most friendly places on earth. And beautiful. Craig from cold Baton Rouge. Yeah, every place is cold, Craig. Isn't something? Ed. Hey, Ed. Christmas and Happy New Year from Foster D. Foster's Ed and D. Very nice. And Amber LeMay, how are you? And so we're going to be I'm going to be with Amber and Lucy May or Lucy Bell, and we're going to be calling bingo together. So I'm doing my show on Friday, and then we're all getting together at Stowe, Vermont for Winter Rendezvous in the 20th and the 21st of January. I'm going to be with those guys calling bingo. Hey, Ralph, Long Beach. I bet Long Beach is cold too. Maybe not. But Ralph's a school teacher and a friend of mine. We travel. Hey, Lucas from Brazil. Wonderful to see you. And Silva, a great name that we hear in P-Town all the time too. Those wonderful Portuguese handsome folks. Hey, Mark, St. Petersburg, Florida. One of my, I have to say that is one of the greatest cities in Florida. And Tim, aloha. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, we're talking about the Maldives. All these interesting places, isn't it? Greg from Wakefield, Massachusetts. That's keeping it real. Thanks for bringing us back to earth. Hey, Jim and Claudia. Oh, even more success in 2023. I hope so. From God's ears, from your lips to God's ears. LaDonna, how are you? You're looking fabulous, by the way. I love your picture. Mark and Minnetonka. Oh dear. Yeah, our last family gathering. Oh my gosh. And Revo, DC in the house. And then I hope Anthony's well. There's John. Hi, play with mom. Oh, you're with mom in Weston. Hey, mom. And Noel, great to see you. Happy holiday. Oh, to me and Lewis. Are you sweet? And Wendy, Jerry, and Stella. Wishing everyone the happiest of New Year's. Hey, Dan Delaney, how are you? And hello from Minnesota. We've got Minnesota's really represented tonight. And Bill Holmes, much love from Loring Park. Wow. I was just in Minneapolis downtown, right in that area. Hey, Renee, how are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year. You look great. Karen, from Mentor, Ohio. We got a big Ohio following. Dominic Manello, from Ben Salem, Peter Bailey and Julie. Hi, guys. And Ben Salem, that's very fashionable. Jamie Price, can you believe you won? I mean, look, that's the gal who won the first game. Sue Dahlberg. Hey, Sue. Not the Sue I went to high school with, a different Sue. Apparently more than one Sue Dahlberg in the world. Who knew? Christy Stiles, spending time with Mom in Rochester, New York on her birthday, watching our favorite lady, Miss Richfield. Thank you so much. And we've got some other fabulous ladies on, too, that we'll be getting to shortly. Of course, Tafine was one of them. Alberto, happy. From Haymarket. Is it Haymarket, Virginia? Oh, I don't think I've been there recently. And then Diane, hey. Bianca Red from Northridge, hey, and Jeff Bader and Mark Thompson, hi, and Rudy, wait a minute, you're on the show. And then Tim, hi, Tim, happy 27th. Angela, hello, Angela from Buffalo. Oh my gosh, our friends in Buffalo. Barry and Eric, hi, darling, hello. Oh, Atlanta cruise. Oh, good, you're going on the cruise, I hope. Barry, hi, Barry. Oh, all these friends. Eric, hi, Eric. Chinooka, oh, happy holidays and Chinooka, let's not forget. Paul Goodman, we're so sorry about your mom. Kurt Shade, hello, my balmy 20. Wow, it's 20 in Chicago. I got to move. And then, I missed the last one. Donald, Alberto, Nathan, Fester. Oh, I love that name, Fester. Terry, hi, Terry. Playing in South Carolina. There's Mark. Hi, Mark from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Oh, I love Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. I'm going to be doing shows Wednesday and Thursday in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Maybe I can get together with you, Mark. I owe you a lunch. And Shane, hey there, greetings from sunny Queensland, Australia. You're in Queensland, Australia. Wow, people, we are international here, folks. The Magic Mirror is international, and it's hard to believe because it's been held together with cat clips, because Lewis broke it. It broke in half, actually. It was sitting sideways, and he sat on it and broke the dang thing in half. But anyway, so, but we, the kitty clips, keeping it together. Oh, and I always say before I leave, we're thinking of, first of all, we're thinking of our friends in Buffalo. I know Angela and other people, our friends in Buffalo are out there, and we're thinking of you, and sad loss of life. And where the snow is so pretty, and we love to see it. But it can be devastating too, just like the rain and everything else. And it's sad at what happened. So we're thinking of you in Buffalo. Please keep the faith and help each other. It was just great on the news to hear people just reached out and grabbed people off the street and housed them. It was just a beautiful thing. But that goes for everybody. If you're lonely out there, and if you got that like me, I'm getting the Christmas blues a little bit. I'm so glad we had this tonight, because after Christmas it can be a little lonely. So don't do it on your own, folks. Go ask for help, or get a cat, actually. Lewis helps me sometimes when I'm feeling a little low. Lewis helps me out, and Dusty too. So, but anyway, don't do it on your own. That's not good. Make sure that you're taking time and finding someone to talk to if you're lonely or whatever's going on, or just come and join us on bingo. Look at Lewis. Anyway, so, he kills me. Yeah, you should just get a Lewis if you're lonely, and that will help. So anyway, do have another game, and this game is always the themed game. And so this one is called New and Old Bingo. Now, New and Old Bingo is very special because it's just going to be the N's and the sorry, it's Naomi and Yvonne. Thank you, ladies. That's good. Shut the slider. Thank you. We're not heating the outside. Okay, so it's just N's and O's. N's and O's. That's all it is. Now, we're not going to be calling any other letters, just N's and O's. And so tickled. N's and O's. N's and O's. Oh, we might get, there's that R again, sneaking up on us. N's and O's. Now, N's are white and O's are yellow. So just the white balls and the yellow balls, okay? N44. N44. Now, we have to talk to, good heavens, we have to talk to everybody. But wasn't Tafine interesting, though? It was so interesting to talk about that. I've never been to that area of the world. I don't think. I mean, maybe I have, and I just didn't know it. That could be. I mean, there's 100 and some islands, so perhaps I did a show there, just didn't realize it. 070. Anyway, and so let's see, who was I? Oh, so let's talk to Patty and Michelle. And ladies first, which actually should be probably Kevin and Rudy and Lou. But anyway, so hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you? 065. Now, girls. So who's the therapist?
That's me.
Okay, so you're the crazy one. Okay. Pretty much. And you're living in Minneapolis, but you're making friends with people in St. Paul.
No, we've known each other for like 30 years.
We have.
30 years.
We had a sabbatical in our friendship, and now we're back again.
Sabbatical. That's probably when you moved to St. Paul.
It is. It took a long time for me to get back over.
Hang on. 062. Remember, you have to get the N and the O. Okay, not just one. Yeah, the N and the O. So that's why we're going to keep calling this quickly here. Although we're doing pretty well for time. N43. And then what do you do in St. Paul then, Michelle?
I'm a middle school assistant principal.
Oh, you're kidding. Middle school?
So I'm in a lot of
How old are the kids? Exactly. Thank you.
They are 11 to 14. It's not the kids, though. It's the adults that are the issue.
Oh, but isn't that when the kids start to smell?
Oh, they
and 36.
Yes.
And 36.
Yes.
Oh,
They come in from gym to my office and start putting on Axe cologne, and it's just disgusting.
Oh, it's that part of St. Paul. 067. That sounds fantastic. So, but that's really good that you do that, because most of us wouldn't be caught dead doing something like that. So, what made you want to work with kids?
I love
of your own.
What was that?
You have kids of your own?
I don't. I have nieces and nephews. No, I just always, ever since I was even young, I always liked working with preteens and teens. They're funny. They're pretty cool. So I
find them often sticky. And 31.
And they're armed. They're armed with iPads, so they put a lot of memes of us up on Instagram and stuff.
Now, you were going to be a stand-up comic, N41. Were you going to be a stand-up comic?
Well, yeah, I dropped out of college to do stand-up comedy. I still do open stages.
So that worked out, huh?
Yeah, well, I do it. Come on, I'm in education. It's like being a stand-up comedian.
Right. You work with those kids in St. Paul. That's a riot. I know. And 35. I'm
just really disappointed because I thought, we've got somebody from the Maldives with those Matchbox cars. I thought coming from St. Paul and wearing a bra tonight would be the highlight of the show.
Well, normally it would be, actually, if you want to. No. You got us on that one. Normally, you would have been the most interesting thing. Exactly. But definitely to feed, isn't that exotic and fun? And then to live in Burlington, Vermont.
I know.
Which is where my friends, the LeMay sisters, Amber LeMay, that is constantly trying to butt in here. A friend of mine. I can say that because we're friends. I can say that. And 45. Anyway, she's so old, but God bless her. She just keeps at it, and that's how you stay young. You just have to stay active. So she keeps doing her online show. She's amazing. And then Patty, something interesting about, your dog took 3rd place in dock diving. And now, wait a minute. We have photos of some of this stuff, right?
Well, that's not the dog.
That's Patty's dock diving.
That's my diving. We both dive. But the one on the right is my dog. She took 3rd place in the novice Hydro Dash division at nationals.
And then who's the gal is that a gal swimming with the tank?
That would be me scuba diving in Florida.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. N33. Now, hang on. Let's not get too carried away. Let's bring Kevin on because Kevin's our other Minnesota friend. Don't worry, Rudy and Lou. We'll be back to. We'll get back to you. Rudy and Lou are probably thinking to themselves, "God, we're from New Jersey. We're never getting on." Hey, there's Kevin. How about this? Now, you guys should. Do you know each other?
No.
N32. N32. Have you guys ever met?
Nope.
You really should meet. I mean, what you should do is get together and all play bingo together.
There you go.
Could do that.
Just think, Robbinsdale.
I don't
St.
know.
Paul.
He's in Robbinsdale. I don't know about that.
I know. Robbinsdale's north, a little bit north of the Twin Cities. 071. It's just N's and O's, but you got to get both lines. So we're cranking through this. Now, Kevin has been coming to bingo. And Patty, I think you've been coming for a long time, right?
Yeah, he just has to be.
Or who's been? I know Kevin's been with us. Kevin, haven't you been with us since like day one? And 42.
I think like day 2 or day 3.
Right? Did you see the one where Lewis was tearing the blinds down the kitchen? That was actually the second one. So I always ask people that. Because if you were there for that one, you were at least on the second one. So, but Kevin used to live in Richfield, didn't you, Kevin?
Yeah. Yep.
And now, why did you move to? What were you doing moving to Robbinsdale, for crying out loud? And you're an assistant manager at Men's Warehouse, so it's not like you're not successful. You could live in Richfield if you wanted to, I would think. 074.
Driving from Richfield to Maple Grove every day is a little bit of a haul.
Oh yeah, that is a haul.
So
yeah, you do have a point there, because you got to get on the highway. Why don't you get a job someplace other than that? But do you like the Men's Warehouse?
I do like the Men's Warehouse, but it's also dealing with the kids there too. So I deal with all the high school kids.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting now. See, this is what happens when we bring people together. We realize you have something in common.
Yeah.
And Patty and I hate children, and Michelle and Kevin like children.
Yeah.
069. Speaking of kids, 069. Everybody's a winner. Woo! Dinner for two. Good thing Lewis isn't here. He does not care for that. They do the tambourine just because it's the new year. All right. So hang on a minute. Don't move. So you like the Men's Warehouse, so you decided to move up to Robbinsdale.
That and new surroundings.
Yeah. It's kind of like Richfield up there. N38. Because it was really built about the same time Richfield was, wasn't it? I believe it was.
Pretty much, yeah.
But it's kind of nice up there. It has its own downtown. It ain't no hub shopping center, but it does have a downtown. N37. Now, Kevin came to my holiday show. Oh, Kevin, we've got some photos from you, too.
Yes.
Let's see Kevin's photo. What does he have? Hang on a minute.
There's a lot
It's
of them.
coming. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, look at all the times that we were at a holiday show together. You were heavier.
Yes.
Wow, look at you down there. And I look exactly the same in all these photos. Isn't that remarkable? But you don't have one from this year. But we took one this year, right?
We did. I sent it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we like history. We like to, wow, look at me in that two-piece. I had a two, but that's back when two-piece on two of them. Yeah, I'm not wearing two pieces quite as much these days.
Wasn't that right around like 20 or
There's watching. I'm like, okay.
No, who knows?
Was that 2010?
068. Yeah, I don't know. But I like the fireplace one. The fireplace outfit was really great. 068. But the show this year, Kevin's really good, right? People should buy a link.
It was fun.
Wasn't it nice?
I did like your song though.
Yeah, that Gilbert and Sullivan one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. 066. That was I got one of those songs that's really quick. It's really, really quick. And I'm still doing the show until April. That's when I change over to the new show. Still not sure of the new show. 072. Remember, you got to get all the O's and all the N's, okay? Because it's something like that. Oh, did we get a bingo? Really? Are you sure? You're not just doing this to get this over with, are you? Sometimes the staff, moves things along a little bit. No, we don't really. So hang on a minute. We got to call. So anyway, well, nice to see you guys. And thanks for coming to the show for so many years, Kevin. And Patty and Michelle, have you ever come to the show?
Yeah, I've come to your shows. I saw you rushing down P-Town on the electric bike on Commercial Street last year.
Saw me in P-Town.
Yeah, I come every year.
Oh, you probably can because you live in St. Paul.
I can, yes.
You can afford to travel.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. Okay, hang on a minute. And Kevin, I love your tree. It's really stunning. And Patty, yours is hard to see. It's so far in the background. But everyone's got white lights. Interesting. Do you have a tree? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That looks like a beautiful home.
We're in the party room.
It's the party room at my building. It's not actual.
I thought so. I thought it looks a little fancy for Patty. Yeah, I thought that's not your place, but I was just playing along just because that's what I do.
Oh, it's all mine.
Yeah, right. So anyway, now Chris, do you have a Christmas tree or not?
I do not. No, because the dogs would just tear it down and
Well, you know what? I have one, and Lewis can be a little rough on the tree. He likes to climb the tree occasionally. He hasn't done it now for the last couple of years, thank God. But when he was a little lighter, he's a couple pounds lighter, he used to climb the tree, and then he would sit in it. It's an artificial tree, so he bent, so I have to face it one direction because there's a hole in the back of it. But anyway, you know what? You decorate it with ornaments that can't be broken. See, that's the key. And then, so sometimes I come home and there's stuff all over the floor, and sometimes I come home and there's nothing on the floor,
It's like a Christmas surprise.
It's a Christmas surprise. It's always a Christmas miracle when nothing's on the floor. So anyway, who won?
Well, speaking of Christmas miracles, it is our good friend Robert Santiago that won.
No way! Oh my word, Robert. That is so exciting. Robert's been a big donor. Has also donated to special things like we had our Fun for Leo, and we've had other things. He's been so generous. So thank you, hot dog. We got a wiener. That's you, Robert. That's exciting.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Okay, so now Chris, come back on for a second while I get my balls in order here.
Because I have to say who our share winner is.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the show.
It is Tom.
Dang it, I was doing so well. Last week you didn't even have to remind me. I just did it on my own.
So I don't know where Tom's from, but it's Tom Irving. Congratulations, Tom Irving, on being our share winner this year.
Irving, that sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. I feel like we know Tom.
How do you not know where people are from, Chris? Do you not ask? You're not interested? Or
sometimes on the inner place, you don't know where they're from.
You just don't know. Yeah, it's hard. Yep. It's not easy, and I don't even, it's a lot to keep track of, the titter and all that stuff.
Sometimes I don't know where I am, so it's a lot to
know. Exactly. Me too. Sometimes, you know what I do? I keep those little, those, your insurance company or whatever sends you those return address things.
Yes.
With your return address, sometimes I just keep one of those handy in my wallet because, I think, where do I live?
Yeah.
I'm gone so much, So anyway, well, I wanted to. Oh, can you tell them one more time how to get a link while I do this?
Of
get
course.
Ready?
So you could absolutely join me tonight because I'll be watching the Canceled Cultured Christmas Pearls tonight, and I'm going to get that from holiday.missrichfield.com. The show was great. I'm sure the Christmas edition is going to be really great. I'm very excited to watch this with my puppies in bed tonight. So again, that's at holiday.missrichfield.com. You can get it tonight. You can watch it whenever. You can watch it with friends. Make something special out of it. I'm certainly going to.
Well, I think it's going to be real, real nice. And I was so happy with how it turned out. Sometimes you do that stuff and it turns out better than others. Well, here's the deal. I want to play a song tonight very briefly. And I want to let you know the last game goes really, really fast. Really, really fast. And we're going to talk to those guys from New Jersey. So we'll want to move fast, And Rudy, my friend, we're friends, so I can talk that way about him. And anyway, I want to play my ukulele. I got a song that I want to play. It's super cute. I was going to play it. There we go. I was going to play it actually a couple weeks ago, and I chickened out at the last minute. I just completely chickened out at the last minute. I was like, oh, I can't do it because I'm nervous. Get nervous. And because I really can't play this very well. But, I'm never going to learn how to play this if I don't get busy. Let me make sure this is in tune here. close enough. So, but anyway, it's a cute song, and I finally just like, I got to do it. I just got to do it. And I thought, why am I nervous? I'm with my family. You are like my family. And then I realized I don't care for my family. So then I thought, well, I don't want to think of you like my family. So I don't think of you like my family anymore. Oh, gee, there we go. Woo, little peekaboo there. I know I should be charging you an extra $5. Ooh, there we go. It's really revealing. Okay, there we go. Hang on a minute. Wow, I'm gonna have to wow, holy smokes, I gotta go this way. Okay, there we go. There we go. Woo! Telling you. Yeah, I hope none of their middle school children are watching. Ugh. Anyway, there we go. Okay. Woo. Wow, it's really, never realized how revealing this dress is. So anyway, I'm gonna take this off. So I'm going to do the song, and hopefully I get through it. It's a cute little song, and it's kind of appropriate for right now, because it's a Christmas song, but it can kind of, I think it's something that happened to Santa during Christmas. So it's kind of appropriate that we're singing it now, okay? So just bear with me. It's kind of a cute one. I think you're going to like it. I'm going to move in a little bit and not be so peekaboo. There we go. There, that's better. Okay. Santa used to like to chuckle. He's always been a belly full of laughs. Sitting in a Santa Claus chair, posing for the photographs. But now we don't laugh so much. In fact, about 1/3 less. Old Saint Nick got a problem, and he's in an awful mess, 'cause he used to go ho, ho, ho. Now he's only going ho, ho. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa's feeling mighty low. He used to go hidey-ho. Now he's going hidey. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa lost a ho. Now Santa's been doing his best to get into the Christmas mood, keeping his little elves happy. He's the #1 Christmas dude. But there ain't no joy, 'cause just one toy's been missing from Santa's shack. He never had a dog go AWOL once he got her in the sack, 'cause he used to go ho, ho, ho. Now he's only going ho, ho. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa's feeling mighty low. He used to go hidey-ho. Now he's going hidey. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa lost a ho. He better find that ho before he takes off Christmas Eve, 'cause a Santa that's only got 2 hoes no one would believe. So Santa, if you need some cheering, stop by on your way. Miss R's gonna party all the way to New Year's Day. Just open up your bag of joy. Soon you're gonna feel alright. You're gonna leave here laughing, even if you're one whole light, 'cause he used to go ho, ho, ho. Now he's only going ho, ho. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa's feeling mighty low. He used to go hidey-ho. Now he's going hidey. Uh-oh. Where'd the other ho go? I don't know. Santa lost a ho. But I do know the good things in life, they come and go. But old Santa lost a ho. Ho, ho. Hey! I made it through almost the whole thing. Yeah, and there was like a bridge in that too, just 3 verses. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me. Isn't that a cute song? Santa lost a ho. Oh, it's just real nice. I think it's a real nice song. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig. Someone who knows music, clearly. So anyway, let me go this way. There we go. So, let me finish up because this is a very easy. Thank you. Look at all the comment. Oh, ho, ho, uh-oh. Thank you. And that's from the guy in D.C. And they're readers. They know. Hey, Eric, how are you? Oh, all my friends. Oh, they're so sweet. Anyway, we want to play a very easy last game. It's so easy. It's so easy that I want to just tell you the name of it is Lucky 7. And so we usually only have to call like 7 or 8 because you don't use the free space. But all you have to do is just Oh, crap. Hang on a minute. Okay, they're drunk. Okay, you just... They're laying down. Nope. They're leaving. Bye, gals. See you at church. Oh, yeah, they were laying down for part of that. They're just... Well, they play the drums and then they drink the malt liquor, and out in the cold, you shouldn't be drinking like that out in the cold. So anyway, that's why I can't have them in the house, because I have so much linoleum that when they get sick, the trailer tips a little bit, and then all the sick goes to one side of the trailer, and it gets into the woodwork, against the floor, and it's real hard to clean. It's just real hard to clean. So anyway, so it's you just have to get 7. Oh, look who's back. You just have to get 7. It doesn't have to be in any order. It doesn't have to be anything. Just 7. That's all you need. And so we're going to call all the numbers and all the letters. And I got to talk to Rudy and Lou, because Rudy and Lou come in here and talk to me. I can't believe it. I know you're probably thinking, is it because we live in New Jersey? Guilty. Yeah, that is why. I know. I feel terrible. But we had that gal from the Maldives, and she was really interested, and I had to talk to her first, because it's long distance and it's costing her a fortune. So the least I can do is talk to her first. And then Patty and Michelle were drinking, and so I needed to get to them next. Kevin is just lovely, and so I knew he would wait. And then I thought, they're from New Jersey. They're used to being, second or to the end.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, but I'm so glad. And Rudy, hang on a minute. I-30. We have to show you some pictures, because Rudy is so freaking faithful. He's like Kevin and some of these other friends that I have, who just come to every show. He comes and sees me in P-Town. I'm in New York. He sees me in New York. I'm in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Okay, so the one up in the upper corner on the left is with his mom, and that was in New Hope, Pennsylvania. And that was kind of a crazy show, because I didn't have a projection screen. I just had a television to show him that was a little nutty. But that was fun. We had a good time. And then the other ones are New York. One's P-Town.
Oh,
The one on the bottom's P-Town, and the one on the side is New York, right?
That's right. Yeah, the one is in New York from last year. A whole bunch of us, including Lou and me.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was so much fun. I love that. And we roll out onto the streets in New York, because everything is so crammed and so tiny that I used to take pictures in the lobby, but there's really no lobby, and then people couldn't leave. And people want to go. I don't know why, but and 41. And so we go outside on the sidewalk in New York and take pictures. It's so much, isn't it fun? It's so much more fun out on the sidewalk.
Absolutely.
And then some people who didn't even come to the show want a photo.
Sure, why not?
Why not? And I take pictures with everybody. 071. I've never really talked to Lou. I talked to your mother. I talked to other friends of yours. So Lou, what a pleasure. I'm so glad we get a chance. Look at him. Is he still awake? Poor thing. I know. Hello, Lou. How's it going?
71. Well, we went to the show in New York together, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I don't get a chance to talk to people, because it's so busy. So it's just fun to be able to say hello now. And I know, Rudy, you interviewed me for Out in New Jersey. Rudy writes. He's a writer and an actor.
Yeah, and you were a big hit at the Pride Center.
Yeah, local Pride Center. Everybody read the article. Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sold
I
a few
don't think of
tickets,
you
yeah.
folks in New Jersey as being readers, but I'm glad to hear that.
You may want to think about doing a show at the Pride Center.
I have numerous times. G56. And I am constantly out in your area now. I just love the East Coast. I love it. Not that I don't love LA. I love LA too. But I'm out east all the time, it seems like. So one of these days, I've got to do that, because I hear nothing but good things about that area. Everybody just raves about that Asbury Park area.
Absolutely.
That's the thing that's happening right now. 069, speaking of Asbury Park, 069. Yeah, baby. Hang on. Oh, Lewis. Oh, geez. Lewis moved the 069. He loves that. Don't you, Lou? Yeah. Anyway, that's Lewis right here. The 069.
That's right. We have 2 Lewises. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have a Lewis? Or, no one had animals tonight. N44. N44. Do you have a Lewis or anything in your life?
This is our Lewis right here.
Oh,
Lou.
that's right. You're Lou. How do you spell it, Lou?
Louis.
Same way.
That's how Lewis spells his name.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So you spelled the right way.
That's right.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, here it is. G, everybody. G52. G52. And so what do you do, Lou, for work? What type of work are you in?
I'm retired now, but human resources.
Human resources.
Oh, human resources. Well, that sounds, like I don't really have any follow-up questions for that, I don't think. So we're just going to move on, if you don't mind. B13, B13. In fact, can you bring everybody on? Everybody on. Everybody. Oh, no, but now we got to bring everybody on. Now, hang on a minute. Let's bring everybody on.
Oh, my word. Somebody has
we have a bingo. I know. So, if we don't finish, Amber LeMay gets on and starts complaining. I know. Anyway, I'm going to be at Stowe, Vermont. Anybody living out on the East Coast, don't forget Stowe, Vermont. Have you ever tried that, Rudy and Lou, going up to Stowe, Vermont?
We would love to, but I'm not so good at skiing. I don't think I'm that coordinated.
There's tons of other stuff to do. There's parties. I'm doing a show. Jackie Beat will be doing a show.
Ooh, Jackie Beat.
Really fun.
I used to race.
Oh, really? Oh, I did.
You used to what?
Race.
Race? Ski? Race?
Downhill.
Oh, we should come. It's really it's just a weekend thing. It's really fun.
Where is it?
It's in Stowe, Vermont.
Stowe, Vermont. It's where the Von Trapp family settled.
Nice.
I know they tried to get to the Maldives, and then the train service is so bad over there, they just couldn't make it, so they settled on Vermont. I guess when you're leaving the beauty of Austria, Vermont probably looks a lot like Austria because Vermont is so beautiful.
Well,
so maybe I'll see you. Are you going to be back, Tafine? Are you going to be back in January?
Yes, I come back on the 28th, actually. So.
Oh, wow. So you get a lot of time off. Oh, so I'll be gone by then.
Oh, no, I mean the 28th of December, so day after tomorrow.
January. I thought you meant January. Oh, so you maybe can come up and see my show.
Yes, absolutely.
It's on Friday nights in the town hall. It's in their town hall in Stowe, Vermont.
Nice. Yes.
It's super fun. Super fun.
Yes.
I think you go to winterrendezvous.com.
Okay.
And anyway, just look it up. You'll see whatever,
Yeah.
You'll
I
find
have to see
me.
you live. I'm dying to see you live. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm much thinner and prettier. Ask Chris, right, Chris?
100% true. 100%.
Right. Chris is beautiful. I wish you put that apron on again. Anyway, who's gonna win? You're getting me on a bad track here. Who's won?
So our winner is actually from Rehoboth Beach. It's Mark Donnelly.
Oh, I know Mark Donnelly. Are you serious? Oh my gosh! Yay, Mark!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, a very, very, very happy new year to all of you, because this is going to be a great year. We've had a couple crazy years, haven't we? I mean, I don't know. What year will it be in the Maldives, Tafine? What year will that be?
2024, but we missed a year. But
did you miss me? Oh, you're always ahead. And that must be, Michelle, that must be a crazy feeling when you're from St. Paul. I know.
Oh,
yeah, it's new. It's something. Yeah,
only 21 here.
That's fantastic. And Kevin, thank you so much for being such a wonderful support to me and Rudy's and coming to my shows and just being anyway. And then I'll be around though. And if you can't come to a show, please get one of the links. Yeah, it's super fun. You'll enjoy it. It's fun. You can watch it with as many people as you want to watch it with. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much to all my wonderful guests. I want to also thank Lewis, my cat, for being so patient with mommy. And also remember, what's the most important thing? Right here, right? This is the most important thing of all. Not winning bingo. Because really, that's important. and being part of it. But you know what? The most important thing is let's spread a little bit more of this new year, right? And you know, this is my theme song, LOVE, and I mean it more now than ever. I think it's what the world really needs. So let's spell it together. Can we all get ready with our L's? Here we go. Spell it in your own language if you want to.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Ooh. Love was made for me and you, and you, and you. Thank you, everybody. You've been fun. We'll see you next year, February 13th. Hard on bingo. It makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your